Welcome back, everyone. It's a Tier 8 game on Erlenberg, and I'm driving the British Tier 8 tank destroyer, the Charioteer. And what a crazy matchup we've got here for this match. I am one of only two Tier 8 vehicles on my entire team. There's only two Tier 8 vehicles in the other team. And I'm on the defending side, which plays beautifully to the Charioteer's strengths of stealth and long-range shooting. My primary opponent, who's an excellent player, according to XVM, is an Amex CDC, which is actually also a very, very nice premium French Tier 8 medium tank. Now, you might notice I just turned around. I was originally going to go and snipe from roughly C1-2 area. But upon seeing most of the team is going this way, I decided that Charioteer, being a support tank, is going to go to some place where it's going to have plenty of tanks to support. I'm not going to go out and get myself killed on the exposed flank right off the bat. Instead, we will try and fight this flank, try and win as much of this flank as possible for the inevitable push around the other flank, which is where I'm guessing that CDC is. Yes, he's high on the hit list of tanks that Charioteer needs to shoot at. The good news about this sort of matchup is that this utterly ridiculous L5A1 gun with its insane penetration, rate of fire, and accuracy is going to just make mincemeat of everything it shoots at in this match. The only tank with any hope of really bouncing my shells are the T-29 because of its ridiculous turret, and the Tiger 1, which I've discovered, hit it wrong, can actually bounce shells. Here's an important target, SU-152. The big cannon on that can actually do a lot of damage to the Charioteer with just one shot. And the rapid fire guns actually allow them to put two shots and a lot of time it takes to reload and shoot them again. So, I like seeing them go away. Trying not to foul the Firefly there, it's just kind of rude. Yeah, we're playing a little bit conservatively here because while this is a Tier 8 tank, it's armored like the Tier 6 medium tank, the Cromwell, so absolutely everything here can devastate this tank with their guns. So here I'm thinking, alright, if these guys are going to push, I gotta push at least a little bit with them and rely on the Charioteer's ridiculous speed to get back for when inevitably the western flank gets overrun and I have to come back and start resetting the base. I'm just looking to get some shots. So far the team's doing alright, we're up 3-1. That's going to start changing really quickly. The moment, there it is, contact is made on the left flank. And there's the CDC, he's got SP-1C. There's a bunch of other tanks behind him. Oh, it's a Tiger 1. And yeah, those two over there, the lone defenders over there, are quickly gunned down. So, I turn around and start heading back. Unfortunately, the downside of my team not really defending the western side is only really one good defensive position for Charioteer to cover the base from. And that's to basically hide in the corner like a scrub and shoot. But, you know, it's the position. So we're pointing out to the team that the other flank is fallen and that we're probably about to have a lot of company coming up this way. And I load a Hess shell. I'm really expecting the first thing I see will be either that AMX or a light tank. And I want to smite them. And oh look, it's a light tank. He gets away just before I can finish aiming. Then this Tiger pops up. I'm like, you know what? My Hesh can attend that. And of course, it sails completely harmlessly over him. Load another shell of Hesh. Side turret. There. I can regret that a little bit. And now it's just APCR. Not going to spend more expensive ammunition on him. Oh, there's that CDC, but I'm all focused up on the Tiger, so I'm not noticing. But yeah, Tiger's flat, boxy, 30 millimeters of armor is no match for the 200 plus. I think it's 268 millimeters of penetration on the L7A1's APCR standard ammo. This gun, by the way, is super elusive. Stop. Finish the Tiger. Take him. Bit of a nasty hit from the enemy Lorraine 15551. Good prioritization on his part to try and get me out. I zigzag around to try and make myself hard to see. I really want to shoot at that CDC or that T-29. They're very dangerous tanks. Unfortunately, they've taken the base area. Once again, the sight position. Oh, hello, little SB. Get a nice hit into him. Don't get spotted. they're trying to cap again. Oh, there goes our tier 8 artillery. And that's when LTTB, hero number 1, goes thundering in. And just dissolves the CDC with the help of a Rudy. Brilliant. Oh, and this SP1T is trying to cap. No, I don't think so. He is also taken out by the LTTB. Beautiful. Start advancing the line to see if I can help deal with T29. Oh, look, it's a Burt! Burts, of course, are really, really dangerous. Maybe get him, maybe I can hit this guy. You can see the Burts are raining little shells of death on these guys. I managed to bounce the T29. Looks like it just hit a funny angle going off his front. Oh, if I hadn't fired the T29, I'd have a shot with Burt, but nope. Alright. And that shot goes beneath the T29. Oh, he's coming out. Somebody was saying that wasted a shot. Maybe it'll load in time. Come on, load. Okay, T29's out. Of course, that gets me spotted, so I have to go immediately full evasive because that Lorraine is undoubtedly looking at me. Along with every other artillery on the team. Yep, there comes the shell from Burt. Our artillery tries to kill them. And now I'm just running for it because I know there's a comet coming and I want to get into concealment so I can ambush him. I literally make it just the nick of time. Which allows me to pick him off. And now we're going full evasive because I thought he'd spotted me, but then like, oh, he didn't spot me. That's kind of boom. Everyone was busy shooting at him. Okay, take stock. It's me and an M12 versus 2 Burts, an M44, a Lorraine, and a Dicker Max. The Dicker Max does not stats do not exactly inspire confidence in his shooting skills, but at only 455 health, I have to be very, very careful. So I run up here to this spot right here, thinking I'll snipe from up here, but then the cap siren starts and I go, if I can't see him from here, I'm not going to see him from up top. And I'm guessing 3 on, if they like it's probably the Burts and the Dicker Max. Load Hesh then. I don't have any armor, I need to be able to blast them away with 1 shot each. My team is being very concerned for my well-being, since I'm, after all, our last real hunt for win. Okay, so heshing him was probably necessary, but I want to make sure I'm hesh loaded when I find the Dicker Max. Already taking swings. There's the Dicker Max. Line it up. Blow away almost all his hit points, and then immediately duck away from that huge gun he's got. Now here's where hesh is really overpowered. This Burt, I come around. Oh, it's a funny angle that regular ammo would have a hard time penning. That's okay. Hesh doesn't need to pen. Out of hesh. Don't care. Ooh, are you still trying to kill me? I'm thinking, alright, I'm going to deal with this Dicker Max. Maybe we'll try going around this way. When the M12 just blows his head off. Oh, holy crap. And now I go racing off to find concealment. Ooh, already still trying really hard to kill my Charioteer, but they've lost me, they can't see it anymore, and as a result they're unable to find the mark. Cheer my counterattack. And go hide. Oh, wait, I only have 5 kills, right? Why should I not have a top gun? SP1T is like, you hide long enough. Hell yeah. It was a Charioteer. You don't exactly go charging out like a battle tank. You're not a battle tank. You're a Charioteer. You are a long-range death sniper. So first I'm thinking, I'll just keep hiding in the bushes, but then I realized, they already just tried to take a shot at the bushes. They might be shooting random bushes, so maybe I'll just not hide in the bush. It's right here. I will see them first. And all the remaining already is 1 shot, so I'll just chill right here. Now my team's actually like, one of their team's actually like, what, you're not going for the top gun? No, I don't need a top gun. I have lots of top guns. Wins now. Wins I'm okay with getting more of. And we're just ticking it down, hoping that the Artie will drive in and give me a free top gun, but neither one of these guys is feeling quite that dumb. And so the match times out for a win. with myself and the SM-12 keeping a careful eye on the wreck-covered cap back at the base. That is our base. Well, there you go. Let's take a look at the post-game stats of this one. So here's the post-game stats for that match you just watched, and geez, what a nice little bunch of shinies right there. Tank, sniper, high caliber, and defender to go along with the usual fire for effect, the weird one that they give you if you go 50 battles straight without damaging an ally. And is that Hand of God? It's hard to see at the moment. It's a very, very tiny screen, but it's only good enough for first class because, of course, I was shooting at a whole lot of lower tier vehicles. Had those been equal or higher tier vehicles, I might have been able to pull off an ace with this particular match. The team stats really help see exactly what happened right here. I did a ridiculous amount of damage considering the number of hit points that the other team had, doing just over 4,000 damage. I do feel I need to point out a couple of my team members. That LTTB that I mentioned in the chat, he went in and took on in close combat the one tank I was not interested in doing any sort of combat with, which was the AMX CDC. I really needed to snipe him from long range, preferably with Hesh. He never gave me the chance. He was too smart to expose himself once he had some idea where my tank was. But the LTTB inspired the Rudy. They went in, they took him out. And if it did end up costing them both their tanks to artillery and Berts, it was still the necessary play. And then, of course, the M12 with an absolutely spectacular shot to finish off the Dicker Max so that I could zoom away and reestablish an ambush position to help deal with any potential opponents later. Finally, the personal stats screen. Some pretty good stuff right here. 15 shots fired, 13 hits, which helps demonstrate the nice accuracy of the gun, and 12 penetrations because it's got a ridiculous amount of penetration. 4,046 damage, as mentioned previously. Over 2,000 that done for more than 300 meters. That's once again Charioteer being Charioteer, trying to stay out of sight while it just blows its opponents away. Only spotted 2 vehicles, which is not entirely unsurprising since I wasn't really trying to spot things. I was just trying to shoot them. 155 assistance damage. Once again, not really what the tank is for, though it can do some excellent spotting. Got 100 defense points because got to the capture circle literally right in the nick of time to shoot all 3 opponents who were capping and take them out just before the cap out. Only traveled 3.5 kilometers. Erlenberg's not exactly a gigantic map, and most of that match was not about mobility. It was just about pinpoint shooting, which thankfully the Charioteer is quite good at. Even after firing all 5 of my Hesh rounds, I still managed to just barely make it 8,000 credit profit, thanks to my premium account. Otherwise, I would have lost 9,000 credits, and came away with a very nice 1641 experience and 81 free XP. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed watching that match. Good game, and good night.